I am Rita Perez. I avoid unpleasant situations, do things you like garden crafts, paint, crochet, cook, decorate, read, write, send birthday greetings, anniversaries, pray, or the other start your day in prayer Bible studies. That's right. Most definitely true. Hope I didn't just kill him by putting cold water on him. My first bouquet, very first bouquet in my whole life of zinnias that I grew. Aren't they gorgeous? I think they're beautiful. Hi, Ashley. Look at my zinnia bouquet. Isn't that gorgeous? Jody and I are watching. Hi, Jody. Nice to meet you, or see you, hear you, be on here. Okay, you left your mom's then. Good. Hi, Patty. I want to share with you what a beautiful day I've had and what happened on the way home. I'm just amazed. I started telling Teresa about it on my Marco, but it was even more brilliant than that. What you looking for, babe?
Nothing.
I got.
Put these bottles in here, but I don't see anywhere.
Well, just set them over yonder. I'll put them away. Come, I got something for you. Look what I made him. He's got dessert tonight. Hey, White Flowers Homestead. Fran, right? Did I get that right? I'm so bad with names. Are you coming, baby?
Yes.
Okay. So, let me get into my story. Okay. It started out this morning, very beautiful morning. I tooled on down to my daughter-in-law's to watch my grandbabies. I had 6 grandbabies I watched today, part of the day. And I'm sorry, I did do that there. Turn it that way. There you go. I forget you got longer legs than I do.
Well, you forget my feet too.
Yes, I know. Go fuss at me. And I won't give you your dessert. What do you say?
Thank you.
Okay, so starting out the morning.
There's Ashley.
Yes, there is. And she's with Jody, Tommy's girlfriend. And Patty's on here. And Teresa's on here. And Armedia Perez is on here. And I believe it's Fran. Oh, I got the name wrong. Michelle. Why did I think? Why did I think her name was Fran? Oh well. Anyways.
Y'all forgive me for eating this now, but I got cottage cheese. I got to get it down. Before it goes
Hey,
bad.
Wilma. How's it going, sweetie? So this is the beautiful day I've had. Okay, so I got up really early this morning because my daughter-in-law had to go and take my grandson to have his ears checked because he had a swimmer's ear and he was in a lot of pain. So I got up and I went down there, and I mean, just the whole day, just everything just laid right into itself, and it was just brilliant. I got to spend the day with all the grandbabies and my daughter-in-law, and I got to eat Japanese food, which I love. I haven't gotten any of that Japanese food from Makoto's for, I can't even remember, probably 6 months or more. And you need to move closer.
No.
Do I need to pull it closer to us? Okay. So, to make a long story short, we had a great day. The kids played outside. I sat and watched them. I did a little bit of reading. My daughter-in-law got all done with her stuff, and she brought her lunch in, and I ate that for lunch, for dinner, and a little snack just now, and the other half went to him. But what was really beautiful was at choir practice. Well, it started out this morning. When I woke up this morning, I was thinking, because of yesterday, my son had encouraged me to get my saltwater tank running properly again. So I cleaned it all up and got all the little green weed stuff out of there and everything. And I got a couple fish yesterday to put in there, and it was absolutely beautiful when I came home tonight. But anyways, to make a long story short, this morning I was thinking, I was encouraged so much by somebody that was having a bad morning or had a bad day yesterday, and I was trying to encourage them. And I think I encouraged myself even more because of the things I had to think about, what I needed to say to make that person's day hopefully go good. And I had been thinking about this always from yesterday. What makes you happy? Are you doing the things that make you happy? I don't believe that God puts us on this earth to not be happy. I think that's why he gives us goodwill, to be able, our own will, our own way to do things so that we can be happy. And so things that take the stress away from me and make me happy is my fish tank and my garden and my grandkids. And today was filled with all three. And I just had okay. Don't miss the mouth, babe.
Hey, don't pay
The dog will get it if he does it, right? And last night also I got so altogether I've had 15 gallons of mangoes. And that makes me happy too, because now I can make quite a bit more jelly than I could before. Because my mother does eat a lot of it. She eats it every single morning. She goes through a jar every week, 2 weeks, something like that, depending on what she's eating for breakfast. So I really, really, really want to do that and make it for her. But what sealed the whole deal of my day that I felt so good about is my daughter-in-law is a gift to me from God. I believe. I think I have the best daughter-in-law in the whole wide world. We get along so good, and I just love her to death. So she just made my whole day. On my way home, I'm looking, I'm all uplifted and have been singing and doing all this stuff, in choir, and they go and Mark goes through a little plan, a little scripture and everything with us also. So it's not just singing. So on my way home, I just got onto 95 and I was going from 95 to Rockledge, right in the middle, right where Vieira is. So that's probably I was on 95, maybe 5 minutes at the most. And I looked in my side mirror to see if anything was coming up for me. And I seen the most beautiful gray, burnt orange gray kind of color in the sky. And the most beautiful rainbow that was there too. And it just filled me with just excitement. So I was sharing that with Teresa on Marco. I kind of like held it over and showed her in the thing. I hope she could see it in the Marco. But after I hung that up and I was going down, I got like near Rockledge, and the sun, there was only about that much sun left that I could see through the marshy land there that goes where I'm at. And it looked like God had the sun was shining up through, and it looked like God had just taken melted gold and poured it in strands all through the beautiful clouds, and it was just laying across the clouds. The most beautiful sky I've ever seen. So I'm a little bit excited tonight.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
To the tinker's wife.
Yeah,
That's what I'm eating now, Patty, is mangoes.
Mangoes, cottage cheese, and a little cookie. It's got to have a little sugar with that.
Adam's eating fine.
Hey, Melanie, how are you tonight, honey? Good to have you in here. I don't know why I'm just overwhelmed with joy tonight. Do you? Because it could have been a bad day.
She lost one of her best chickens this morning. But
it's all in how you look at things, too. I mean, I searched for an hour this morning looking for my beautiful Polish rooster. He's absolutely gorgeous. Nowhere to be found. And David's seen a lot of feathers behind the coop, so he thinks he's been gotten. I'm hoping he shows up. You never know. Cool. I'm glad you're doing good.
Patty
So
says,
now that
"Thank you
I've
for
been running my mouth all this time and spewing out all this stuff.
Patty says, "Thank you for that, David."
What?
That I'm eating mangoes.
Oh. I'm telling you, they are so good this year, even hot. I mean, I didn't even chill that for him.
Well, come on and see us there, Patty, and I'll give you all the mangoes until they're coming out yours.
He's got a ton of mangoes at his house. Came off of his tree. I don't know what he's going to do with them all. He makes smoothies out of his, or milkshakes, whichever he chooses to do. But with mine, I make jelly mostly. I do make a few smoothies and a few milkshakes for the grandbabies, but I mainly eat them raw. I love them. Gotta find a private jet to get there. LOL. Oregon is a ways away. True.
Yeah, that's like going to California.
Yeah. I love frozen mango or fresh. You know, I've never really eaten it frozen. It goes as fast as I get it.
Can't buy mangoes like mine in the store. It ain't happening.
The dog's calling you.
Okay. Well, she'll be in.
Well, what's new? Would you like me to trade chairs with you? Okay. Opposite corners of the country. Yes, it is opposite corners of the country. Let's see what I've missed here. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, guys. Friends call me Mika. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know you moderated for the honey shed, Patty. But cool. Thank you for being in here and there. I can't do it because I'm on the live. I mean, I'm doing the live, but it's too hard for me to jump back and forth and all that kind of stuff. But if you guys would like to post channels, I think maybe Patty, you're the only one that's on here. You don't have to do this. Ashley can't do it because she's not on the computer, and there's nobody to do it. But maybe another night we'll do that. Man, is it hot in here? It was cool in here when I first got home, but now it's like hot. Hey there, Holly. How are you? Holly, do me a favor and messenger me tomorrow. I mean, not messenger, Marco me tomorrow, because I want to see which one of those I'm going to give you, which one you like better. So please do that, okay? If you don't do it, I will forget. I'm just really that airheaded. Will you, if you would please post Holly's channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The Red Shed. Yes, I am. Well, this is why I'm hot, because guys, I never wear sleeves. Holly, can I make you a moderator? Do you mind doing that? I don't want to put you up there if you don't want to do it, but I'll add you now, and if you don't want to do it, just let me know and I'll take you off, okay? Thank you, Patty. Thank you, thank you. Sure, but I'm on my phone. That's okay. Maybe if somebody comes in, they won't. And I'm going to do that for you too, Wilma. I know you're probably on your phone too, aren't you? So if somebody says something dirty or not so nice, you know what to do. Because if we get I don't know, you never know, we might get one of those bad speaking people.
You can time them out.
I know. But it's hard for me. It's harder for me to do it if I don't catch it, if I'm not reading. Oh, Heart Heritage. Hey, you're Fran, right?
It's muggy.
I am getting names really mixed up.
I had to cut up a piece of chicken on my little Chihuahua.
I miss my Chihuahua.
No AC in the kitchen.
Aw. Yes, that's right. I got channels mixed up. I was thinking that the white how did she pronounce her name again? Up here. Hey, Michelle, I don't know if I said hello to you, honey.
I did. You should have been listening.
The White Flowers Homestead.
Flapping your
Mika
jaws.
is her name, and Fran is Whole Heart Homestead.
You were flapping your jaws too fast. You didn't hear me greet Michelle.
Watch it, I'm going to hurt you.
Where's Brenda?
I have a toothache too. It's in my jaw. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. You know, I've been going through that really bad. This one's finally not hurting. She's probably on another channel or something. She didn't always come on. So, what the topic I wanted to say to you guys,
There's White Flowers.
and this is what I've been thinking about for that's Mika, and Wholehearted is Fran. Oh no. Holly's saying she has to wait till the end of the month to go to the dentist. Well, thank you for being on, even though you're at work driving. Thank you for listening. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. My thought process is, you know, we're on this earth for a very, very short time. Everybody thinks, oh, you're going to live to be such and such, such and such, such and such. Hi, Best Yet Journey. How are you tonight? And to be honest with you, we're here such a short time. We need to start focusing on making our lives happy and healthy. I believe I'm going to focus more on my happiness so that my body can heal better. Don't you think that's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just wondering, what makes you guys happy? Are you guys happy when you garden? Some people don't care for garden. They do it out of necessity. And I'm happy when I'm canning and cooking and doing stuff like that. Some people don't like that. So what are you guys happy doing? If we focus on the drama, it can make us sick. True. Very true. Very, very true. I have caught a couple of things that have really tried to steal my joy on social media. A couple of the things is on TV. And I'm not just talking about the sickness, and I'm not talking about all the chaos. I'm talking about politics and general, and I mean, just negative, nasty stuff. Everything's full with negative, nasty stuff. And I want to be positive and happy with my life.
Makes me happy. My beard does.
Yeah, I told him I want him to grow it back, and he asked me if he should grow it back to as long as it was before, and I was teasing him. I said yes, but really I want him to grow it probably about down to here and keep it shaped up real nice, because it was really too long and scraggly at the bottom part, because he kept getting it caught in everything whenever he was doing stuff. Gardening is the only thing I have right now that is my happy place, other than my time with the Lord each morning. I guard that time. What is that word? I can't see it. I have to move this closer to me. Let's move my sister's stuff a little bit here. Oh, did I show you guys? This is my very first zinnias I've ever grown, and I'm my very first bouquet. And I put it on my desk to make me happy too. How's that, babe? Can you read it now? What's that word right there? See it? You're furiously.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Crocheting makes you happy. You know, crocheting and knitting is a very good stress reliever. I believe those things are really, really important for us to relieve stress.
Teresa says, I love all the homesteading stuff. I hate my job.
Yes. Agree, Kathy. I try to focus on my kiddos, and I really like to help others. My personal happy place is messing around out in the back of the garden. We can still, I have to tell you guys a story. Remind me to tell you a story about my daughter and swimming. My daughter, Linda. We can still be aware of what is going on around us. We just don't focus on what we cannot control nor complain about it. Yes, I love my garden, and I know I love to cook and can, and no need to stress over things you can't change. So just lie and make the best
Of your day.
of your day. Yes, true, very true, Wilma. Looks good, David. You and my mom would get along famously. True. Patty's cool lady. Yeah, I understand, Teresa. You feel for Teresa. Yes, I do feel for Teresa. I wish I could knit, crochet. I have tried, but just cannot stomach the repetition. Well, I do it when I'm watching TV, and that's when I make my towels. Thanks, Patty. I'm about ready to get out of there.
She's talking about her job.
I know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Learn from my grandmother. Hello, Adams. Teresa. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys another story. Now, Wilma knows my daughter personally, so she'll get a kick out of this. My Linda was a handful mess sometimes. And we have two buildings at church that we've had as our sanctuary. The first building was the first building built, and it was just like a great big white thing. And it's very old, and it's had its troubles, and we've done remodels on it and fixing it constantly, and it just it's old and it needs work, but it's very well managed and taken care of now. But every once in a while we get a leak in the roof, and we have to fix stuff. That's the way, even with our homes, right? So anyways, because we're having church on Wednesday night in the big sanctuary, the little sanctuary is where our teenagers usually meet, but they have given it up for us choir to be in that sanctuary. Well, last week and this week, every time I walk in there, I have to literally bust out laughing because I got a phone call from, this was many, many years ago. How long's Pastor been here? So it was before Pastor came.
27 years.
Pastor came 27 years ago. So it's probably 28, 29 years ago. From my previous pastor's wife, Susanna, and she says, Kathy, you are not going to believe what I found tonight. I said, now, okay, all the teenagers were at the church and they were having a sleepover and they were having a blast and everything. And the girls carried my Linda up to the baptismal and she caught the 3 girls swimming in the baptismal. So I have to bust out laughing 2 weeks in a row because as soon as I look forward, I'm thinking, okay, Linda, you're right here with me, singing along. You'd be in that baptismal, swimming around if you could again. It's just been one of those days. I guess I'm weird. Let's see. Where did I let off?
Way up there. They're just talking to each other.
Okay. Okay, sweetie, gonna have some meatballs and gravy with mashed potatoes and butter beans. Oh, you brat! But I did have Japanese tonight, so I have to be saying I'm spoiled a little bit. Been doing mine since I became sick with chronic pain nearly 20 years ago. Was doing daily prayer, walking prior to that for a few years. Cool. God has made it so that I am able to stay at home and learn this much needed to survive. Gardening has made me so happy. I just got on YouTube tonight to get some tips. Sauce and cider vinegar. Aw, that's too cool. I just made some cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. And that sounds yummy. Holly says, I want to hear about Linda's always. Not to make a lot of what I am doing. It is just that it has meant so much to me. Spending the time with the Lord sure helps. Yeah, it does. I'm telling you, He lifts you up and helps you every single day. I mean, I don't know how I could get through the day without Him. And I'm telling you, I prayed when I had my heart attack and my cancer and I couldn't get out of the bed. I had days where I just prayed, God, please let me feel something other than pain. Let me feel some kind of joy. And then I got into this YouTube stuff and it just boomed. Swimming in the water. Yep. Love you too. All right, honey. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I want to try making vinegar this year. I learned how to make kombucha and made my own sauerkraut and am needing to learn sourdough. I ordered some seeds from for comfrey and lemon balm. Cool. Going to check out your channel. Thanks, Jet Journey. Yeah, if you could put them, put some of the people up here too, that would be fine with me. What was I going to say? I just read something I was going to make a comment on. Vinegar was easy to make. The kombucha, not so much. I really wanted Wilma to learn how to make kombucha for Michael because he's got stomach issues and he needs that bacteria stuff that it has in there. But I can't make it because it upsets my stomach. My problem, what I was going to say is I've had sourdough starters and all that kind of stuff years ago, but I get busy and I totally mess it up because I forget to feed it or forget, like the kombucha. I forgot it in the cupboard. Totally forgot all about it. Thank you, Patty. Let's see. So, what I'm trying to say is if you don't have, I'm sorry, honey, I think I might have scooted forward. If you don't have a happy place, try to find a happy place because it's going to increase your healthiness and it's going to make you enjoy life better. Even if you like, I'm really thinking about going to the beach once a week and just walking on the beach, just so that I can feel the water and the ocean and the sand. I mean, I need that. I need peace, and I'm finding because, guys, if I wanted to look at the negative, all I have to do is walk out my front door and look across the street. The thugs that you see all over the country are right out in front of my house every single day. So I have to keep myself in a positive manner so that I can go on. You must have fed her. I hear her in a bowl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of the best days I've ever had is when I get up and spend time with the Lord in the morning.
Yep.
Because that's all He wants is a personal relationship with us.
Yep. So I don't know if not very many of you guys were on my Monday stream, but we processed our meat birds Monday. Oh my word! What an afternoon! It was so funny. I was processing them inside. He was processing them outside, bringing them into me so I could clean them up and everything. And it was so funny because I kept saying, "How many more are there? How many more are there, honey?" Every time I turned around, there was another one. We lost several out of this bunch, and I don't know if it was because of the heat or what. I will never do them in the summer again. It's just way too hot in Florida for meat birds in the summer, I think.
The day we processed them, the heat index was 114.
Yeah. It has been crazy hot here. Up in the 90s every single day. I know I saw your video on applesauce. I don't know if they're talking to me or somebody else. I need a refresher course. I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't pick the day. It just had to be done.
Well, and see, we wanted to do it when the children weren't here because it's very difficult to make sure that. Now, see, my grandkids are not squeamish about it. They don't have a problem with it. But I didn't want Lancey Poo to get into something and get in trouble. And, you know, this way he and I could focus on what we needed to do instead of tending to children. Just saying.
We have the Sahara dust cloud over us, and it's making it hotter.
And
hotter,
it was,
hotter.
you could literally see a haze in the sky really high from it. I was kidding, David. It's like bringing in hay when it needs cut and baled. We just do it. Yep.
Yeah, I used to do that too.
And unfortunately, because of the heat, I lost my male rabbit. I was out there. He was fine and dandy. An hour beforehand, I come back out there. Was that yesterday? And my female is just panting like crazy. And I had gotten an ice thing for her and everything because he had already expired. And it just broke my little heart. He was awesome. I hope you all have good night. I'm going to lay down a bit. Toothache and swollen face are killing me. Have a great weekend, everybody. All right, sweetheart. Take care.
All right, Christy.
Maybe take some like an anti-inflammatory ibuprofen or something. That will help it tremendously. And something else will help it too. I wasn't aware of this. If you take a little touch of lemon in your mouth and swish it around, it helps with that. It helps put the saliva over top of the pain. I still ain't got my ears back. My ears are still popping from my being pulled. Hey, Christy, how are you? And that's another thing, too. Another answered prayer. We've all been praying for Andy. Some of you guys don't know Andy. He's a friend. He's another YouTube friend, a homesteader friend. He's the boyfriend of Country Girl, and he had some major things happening to him. Some gallbladder issues in the beginning. They thought it was immediately, but come to find out, it ended up being he still got those problems, but the major problem was he was losing blood through his spleen. So they had to remove that. And if you don't know him, please keep him in your prayers. Prayers are answered tremendously. They were able to find out what was wrong with him and take care of it, and he is doing much better.
Tell him what the channel name is.
I don't know his channel name right offhand.
Tennessee Life with Andy? Is that it?
Andy's Tennessee Life, I think.
Oh.
Christy, do you know what his channel name is, Ralph Hand? Anyways, answered prayer. He is getting better, and I even seen on my text today, earlier, that he was, and I'm still praying for him. let's see here. Dawn said that he was up and walking, so, or they were going to take him walking. Yes, they were going to take him walking. So that is way better than where it was. I didn't know from the sound of the beginning. I wasn't sure he was going to make it. Scary thing.
It's Andy's Tennessee Life.
Yes. Thank you, Teresa. So please keep him in your prayers. 114 degrees now.
No, that's what he was saying to what I said.
Oh, wow. That said wow instead of now. I thought it said now. Like I said, I can't see very well.
That's why that rabbit died, because it was on the ground. The ground gets real hot here.
Well, he was already acting weird too. I've been worried about him for weeks now. He's acting really weird. And one day he'd be up running around, and the next day he would just be like, I'm like, okay. And they all have shade and ice bottles and stuff, so. Country girl
Last night, she's
lost
feeling
one
pretty down.
of her dogs last night. Oh, wow. I did not know that. She didn't say anything about that on here, and I don't get a whole. Well, that's the Turner, ain't it?
Oh,
I heard it turning in there. So, I'm going to challenge everybody to come back next week and tell me something specifically that you've done to make your life a little bit happier this coming week. Can you guys do that for me? Please. Promise me that you'll do that. If you will, say, I will. David, I don't know if you're going to like these things, but they are not for me. The only thing in this I like is these things right here. And that wasn't even what I like. I do like the almonds. These things are what I like. Little bread things. I can say I'll try. Good deal. But they're hot. They have wasabi on them. If you don't like them, I can give them to the kids.
let me see. I don't know.
I've been trying to read my Bible every day to combat discouragement. It's been a week. Yes. And that's the only way to get through. Don't break a tooth now. Even if it's something like picking your first zinnias. They don't smell, but they're beautiful. You like them? Cool. Take them home with you. Or put them over there by your chair. So before it gets too late, I am going to pray. And then we can talk a little bit more. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we got together, Lord. I don't want to name names, but I know there is unspoken requests, Lord, for what to take and what to do at jobs and people's health and taking care of the elderly and all these things in our community of homesteaders and YouTubers, our friends here that always come on and listen to us and are there for us and help me through my day too, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you lift them up, strengthen them, and give them the guidance that they need to get through what they're going through and to find that happiness somewhere. To look towards the joy of life and be able to spend more time in life joyful. I thank you for these things. Amen. So, oh yes, I'm sorry. And pray, Lord, that Andy continues to get better. Thank you, Lord. Amen. I smell flowers too, even when I know they don't have a scent. I didn't know whether they had a scent or not. But I think is so neat about these zinnias. Every single one of them is different. Even though they're all like got the same colors, they're every single one different. And they have these little flowers on them. If you don't grow zinnias, you should. They are joy. Now, I will say that I'm going to try to get more bigger flowers on the zinnias, but I'm also told they will get bigger the bigger the plant gets too. I don't know. We'll see. But they're gorgeous. I love them. You're welcome, Teresa. I love you. So I don't know. It looks like a couple of you went out and come back in. If I would like it next week, if you come in, I'd like you to tell me that you took a few minutes to do something that really, really, really made you happy, and tell me about it. Save some for seeds too. Zinnias have such happy colors. Yeah, they do. And these particular zinnias, you're not going to believe where I got them. These particular zinnias, I got the packages at the Dollar Tree. And they're the only ones that's ever come up for me. Now, I ain't going to say that I haven't pulled them up thinking that they were a weed, because when they first start coming up, there's a weed that I have here. That has similar looking leaves when it pops up. So I may have been planting seeds and popping them out of the ground and killing them. And I have to tell you guys, I am totally brokenhearted. And I want your opinion, Patty. I knew I was going to do that. I did something, and I don't know if I can recover from this. I don't know if you can see in here. See them beans? I put a towel over them because I was afraid that they weren't going to dry properly, and that because we've got flies going crazy right now, and I looking through these beans, there's mold on them. Do you think they'll be all right to plant, or should I just put them in a pot and see what comes up? I don't know what to do. Can I wash them off?
Flood testing.
Stop. I'm asking somebody that knows what she's talking about. The poppies were in a wild seed mix from Dollar Tree. Cool. They may be if you dry them well. Okay. Even with the mold on them, huh? Soak them in peroxide. I'm afraid if I get them wet, though, that they're going to start to sprout. But you know what? I could put a whole new I could plant a whole new thing of them. Now I have a few here that I have not popped yet. And in my black eyed peas, I found a worm. So, what are you doing? Oh. So in my black eyed peas, I found a worm. So I don't know what to do about that. Hope I don't drop that on the ground. Let's see. Rinse in vinegar water, 25% solution, and then dry off and let air dry on paper towel. Okay. Don't soak them. Just rinse them. Okay. Sorry, Whole Heart Heritage. That sounded like yelling. Hello. If they are soaked, the seed coat will be broached and they will begin to grow. Okay. Got to run. See about my dog. Somebody shooting. Oh no. Food grade DE. Okay. Isn't she planning on replanting this year? Yes, I am going to replant this year. But I didn't want to replant them all. I wanted to save some for next season too. I would like to, how do you say it? Succession seed. When they start to fiddle down a little bit, I would like to start new plants before they start. Oh boy, hoping it is okay. Succession plant. Yes. See, I'm hot all year round. We have very, 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 very mild winters here. So therefore, I don't have a lot of freezes and stuff like that. And I think that they would do good. Don't open the ones in pods until completely dried. Okay. I didn't. I haven't. I have not completely dried any of these in pods yet. I wonder if I should have done that. But they're so. These are so weird. Hey, Holland, how are you? Nice to have you tonight. We had snow in Kentucky. What? I'm going to Kentucky, baby. I'm going to Kentucky, baby.
They didn't have snow in June.
Good tip. Oh, Heart Homestead, Heritage Homestead. I have sugar snap peas drying now. I have black eyed peas drying too. No way, you gotta be lying. LOL. It's been cold and rainy here in eastern Washington. I'm on my back hunting, going to Andy's tomorrow. Oh, cool. That's sweet of you. Oh, it doesn't say hunting. It says hurting. That's not sweet. I'm so sorry.
You need to get some glasses.
Yes. Well, and it doesn't matter which way I move them either. I still can't see. Left them in the pods to dry. We got to stop meeting this way. Hi, Drops Family Garden. How are you? I'm gonna have to check out your channel. I don't think I have you as one of my people. So I'm gonna have to go in there and check out your channel. It's been cool and rainy here too, but I'm not too far from you, so figure. Oh, their chickens are growing. I have old disease.
Who said that?
Holland, have you tried computer glasses, Kathy? They are between reading and distance classes. Well, I have these are bifocals. Hey, Grammy Karen, how are you? I'm very late, but wanted to say hello. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. David's good. He's I think you're happy about that shot, ain't you?
Yeah.
I think he's feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, when it catches and shifts, it don't hurt near as bad.
They make several different kinds of bifocals. Oh, okay. Well, I was talking to my daughter-in-law because even when I was reading the books, my grandson had me reading it wasn't Tom Sawyer. I think it was Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn or something like that. Today. Every time I go up there, I'm gonna read 2 chapters. That's what we decided. So I read 2 chapters to him today, and it was very difficult. I was moving my head around trying to see the words, but I also was reading a novel last night, and when I went to bed, and I didn't go to bed till real late. So when I get to reading, sometimes I don't want to put it down. I've dropped back down to 175 pounds, and now my back is killing me. Wow. Same here, Patty. I have bifocals and still have to have computer glasses. Huh, I didn't know that. Holland needs glasses too.
I just need reading glasses.
Ashley got glasses today and they cost her $400 something for her glasses.
Wow.
When you go into the ophthalmologist, let them know that you need something more than just reading glasses for up close. Explain what you need them for. I went to America's Best to get some bifocals as backups to contacts, and they had like 5 or so different types of bifocals, and how they are different. Yeah, see, I can see the line. I personally, I went to 2020 and got these. This is the second time I've gone there, and I honestly have not been happy with either one. But my regular doctor no longer takes my insurance, so therefore I don't have the ability to get glasses. So I have to pay out of pocket, and you can't do all these kind of things on the little bit of money I get every month. So anyways, okay, this is y'all's homework. For those of y'all that wasn't in here earlier, I want everyone to find something to do this week that really makes you really, really, really happy. And when you come back on next week, I want you to tell me about it. I got an eye exam and 2 of their cheap bifocals for like $90. Lenses can differ from inexpensive.
You can try the Lions Club.
Providers and frames like America's Best. You may check with the Lions Club if they have one there. They do glasses. I have scratched my eyeball and my vision is blurred in my right eye since April, since all the virus crap. I'm not going to the eye doctor. Oh no, Holland, I'm sorry to hear that. I've been using America's Best for a long time. I've never heard of America's Best. Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I'll have to look it up and see if they've got anything near me here. But I also was told that you can get, I've been told this, and I tried to get this before, but 2020 would not give me the size. It gave me the prescription of the glasses, but not the size of where my eyes are. Because I don't know if you know this, but they have to measure your eye wherever it is or whatever to tell you where to put the lines and stuff. So just saying. No, it's not my glasses. Give me a headache now. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Yep. Well, y'all, it is getting late, and I don't want to keep y'all anymore. I appreciate y'all coming in, and don't forget your homework. Y'all didn't know I was going to give you homework this week, did you? I have a pair from America's Best, not the great job, and had to go back and have the lens remade and still not great. I'll go get the lenses somewhere else and just get the frames there. Your other eye shut. Oh, just kidding. Now, this is why I know that they're probably screwed up, because I have another pair, brand spanking new. I've only worn these maybe 3 times. Same exact glasses. Same exact glasses. One's blue and one is brown. Well, brown, this brown one goes better with all my stuff. And see, I really have to get on top of it, because even up here on top of it, I still cannot see it totally. This glasses, bought at the same time, cannot be the same prescription as this, because I can see better out of these. I can see it right here this close with these. I can see the words are not as blurred together. If I look at them in these glasses, I can't make out the words until I get to right here. Does that make sense? So, love the glasses, but you need to have the prescription checked on those. I bet they are different. Yeah, I think they messed up, because I didn't, when you first get them, I figured I put these up and I won't use them until I need them. Well, I decided, well, why would I not use them at all? I could use them with different outfits to make it look different. I know I'm weird. It's all good here. Drops, same way here. It's all how they fit your glasses. Yes. On the back. Pickup drops fine. It's fine. Everyone have a great week. Gotta run. Okay, Melanie, take care, babe. Appreciate you coming in.
I'm signing off.
Okay, guys. He says I'm signing off now. In other words, I got to get off the thingy now.
No, that's not what I said. I said I am signing off.
I love you. We're going to call it a night, and thanks for stopping in. Don't forget your homework. I'll see you next time. And don't forget, Teresa goes live on Friday evenings, so check her out. I think it was the neighbors shooting their fireworks. Oh, thank God. I'm glad your dog's okay. I'll check you later. Bye.